Thank you, Chamber. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Chamber Orchestra, for the wonderful entertainment tonight. We appreciate you being here. You guys sounded wonderful. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Brandon Zimmer, President of the Apollo Chapter of the National Honor Society. I'd like to welcome all of you to the Apollo's 2021 induction ceremony. Thank you for being here to help us welcome our new inductees tonight. The other officers who will be assisting me in this ceremony are Vice President Henry Lee, Secretary Jacob Lauinger, Treasurer Callan Hensick-Brill, and Historian Lindsay Zimmer. Some of our current members are also here tonight. This induction ceremony provides recognition to students who have excelled academically, and congratulations to them on their achievements. Most importantly, it is an opportunity to welcome our new members into Apollo NHS. 31 new members will be inducted into the society, each of whom is invited by having a GPA of seniors 3.75 or higher and juniors 3.8 or higher. Each person then had to document hours of community service in the past year. Each student is also needed to list leadership activities that she or he was involved in. Faculty Council then reviewed these student information forms, and the students here tonight are the ones who were selected. At this time, the officers will describe to you the 4 pillars or qualities that are held in high esteem by the following National Honor Society criteria. Vice President Henry Lee, will you begin with scholarship?
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with the end of life. Knowing is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning flourishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand the world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Secretary Jacob Lauinger, will you describe the character component?
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives one individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain respect from others. It is the force of character which guides one through life, and once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved, not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Treasurer Callan Hensick-Brill, will you be the next to explain leadership qualities?
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they're ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus, to lead a substantive charge to each of our members. Historian Lindsay Zimmer, please define service criteria.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arrive to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Thank you, officers. I'd like to tell you briefly about some of the goals and activities of the National Honor Society here at Apollo. Our main goals are to recognize the scholastic achievements of students and to promote academic excellence. Honor Society is a relatively large organization which works on school and community-related projects, fundraising, and different events all throughout the year. We will kick off this year's activities with our first meeting in October. Each member is strongly encouraged to be involved in the many activities of Honor Society. Events for the year include community service, school service, and fundraising. Some of our past service projects have included school peer tutoring, tie blankets, sending care packages overseas to a deployed unit from St. Cloud, setting up a food shelf here at Apollo, tutoring, and writing letters to nursing homes. Our fundraising efforts last year included candy cane sales and farewell flowers. The money we'll earn this year will be used to pay for some of our induction expenses with the profits as well as other chapter costs. Everyone is expected to continue the level of achievement that is required for membership in Apollo's National Honor Society. That is a minimum of 15 hours of service and continued effort towards leadership. It should also be noted that our members may work toward a letter by earning participation points plus 45 hours of community service. Last year, several members met the requirements to letter. I hope that many of our current members and the new inductees will set a goal to letter this year as well. I would now like to have our historian, Lindsay Zimmer, introduce our speaker for the evening.
It is my honor and privilege to introduce tonight's speaker, Mrs. Marquardt. Mrs. Marquardt has been teaching for 14 years and has been teaching world history and advanced placement world history here at Apollo for 8 years. And now I present to you Mrs. Marquardt.
Good evening. Thank you for the introduction, Lindsay. As she mentioned, my name is Colleen Marquardt. For those who don't know me, hello. I teach 10th grade world history and AP world history here at Apollo, which means I've already had the pleasure of teaching many of these fine students in class. First of all, I would like to thank the Executive Council members of Apollo's National Honor Society for thinking me worthy to speak to you all tonight, even though I was their second choice behind Mr. Ferguson. Who couldn't be here tonight? Just kidding. I am honored, humbled, and of course, a bit nervous. Brandon, Jacob, Lindsay, Henry, and Callan are some of the finest students I have ever taught in my 14-year career. And Apollo NHS is under great leadership with these 5 in charge. I look forward to seeing where they will lead you all this year. Students, I would like to congratulate you all for being chosen to be in Apollo's chapter of the National Honor Society. You are joining an historic, prestigious, and worthwhile organization that this year will have over 1 million members throughout the United States and Canada. For the 2021-22 school year, there will be 51 total members in NHS here at Apollo. This means you are an elite company, as less than 4% of Apollo students are qualified and selected for NHS. Again, congratulations on this accomplishment. Next, I have a quick homework assignment for you all. You all. I know many of you are thinking and hoping that you are all done with Marquardt homework assignments, but this one should be fairly painless and has nothing to do with world history. I would like all of you to sincerely and genuinely thank the adults in your life who have pushed you to be who you are today. For most of you, that's your parents, many of whom have joined us here tonight. For others, it may be a grandparent, sibling, aunt, uncle, or favorite teacher. It is not an accident that you are an honor student. Yes, you've done a lot of the work yourself, but someone else has been putting in the hours to get you here too, and they deserve a little gratitude. Parents and guardians gathered here today, thank you for developing these young people into wonderful students and citizens. As a mother of 3, I know it's not easy. Your efforts are so appreciated. NHS members, remember to at some point genuinely thank whoever it is that has helped you here tonight. Stop by at my room at some point this week to tell me that you've completed that assignment. All right, on to the main reason for my talk tonight. As some of you may already know, National Honor Society was established 100 years ago in 1921 to recognize students in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character, which our Executive Council has told you about. The fact that you are here tonight already indicates that you exemplify these cornerstones, but the purpose of NHS is twofold, and being recognized as an outstanding high school student is only the first goal. The second purpose of NHS is to challenge students to continue developing as productive citizens through community service and school involvement. This means your work as an NHS member is really just beginning. Getting in is only the first step. Being a member of National Honor Society is not just about having that title or looking good on college applications, which it does. You have to do something. You all need to be active members of Apollo NHS. Attend the meetings, participate in the service and community activities available, and get to better know your fellow NHS members and Apollo classmates. Use NHS as a vehicle for improving our school community and the entire St. Cloud area. Don't just join because you want the title of honor student. Yes, I admit we have had a difficult past year and a half with the restrictions of COVID, and many opportunities are still not available or are limited, but you are all still able to help bring about positive change and shape the school climate here in many ways, using NHS to help you do so. This year, the main area I want to see NHS members working and excelling at is leadership. So, like any history teacher might do, I want to share a quote with you from a famous historical personality, President Harry Truman. He said, "In periods where there is no leadership, society stands still. Progress occurs when courageous, skillful leaders seize the opportunity to change things for the better." Seize your opportunities to be the leaders of Apollo High School and change things for the better. I want to see you creating positive change at Apollo by including the outsiders, aiding in a culture of learning and respect in classrooms and hallways, positively supporting your classmates at sporting events, encouraging everyone to be Apollo and District 742 proud, and by serving your fellow community members. Make it cool and status quo to be a good person who is proud of Apollo, engaged in the school community, and inclusive and respectful to all. I know that we've assembled a great group of school leaders here tonight already, but I want to see even more from you. You have no idea how far the actions and words of a peer can go compared to those of a teacher or administrator. Use your influence and skills to exhibit positive peer pressure here at Apollo. Make this school an even better place. Be active, be engaged, be a valued member of this NHS community, be a leader. Remember, only part of National Honor Society's goal is to recognize you as an honor student, which we've already done by having you here tonight. The other part is to push you to continue developing your character and to become more involved in your community, especially through your leadership. That starts now. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Marquardt. Your remarks are truly an inspiration to those here tonight.
Apollo's Honor Society has been an active organization throughout the years. Many students have attended state conferences and conventions sponsored by the Minnesota Association of Honor Societies. We hope to continue the traditions of past years by being an organization that makes a difference here at Apollo. With that, President Brandon Zimmer, I now present to you the candidates of classes of 2022 and 2023 who seek admission to the Apollo's National Honor Society.
On behalf of the faculty and student body of Apollo High School, I hereby accept you as candidates for Apollo NHS. As honor students, I impress upon you your responsibility to fulfill our purpose of maintaining excellence in your academic work. In addition, I hope that you will serve as examples of leadership, good character, and service in our school and community. Your attendance and support of Apollo NHS is also encouraged. Will all of the inductees please rise at this time for the Honor Society Pledge? Treasurer Callan Hansick-Brill will continue with the pledge reading.
I will read the pledge through in its entirety. And then, if you wish to become a member of the Apollo NHS, please repeat as a group as I read the pledge for a second time. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I pledge to do my best to maintain or increase my level of achievement, also striving to develop my leadership, to strengthen my character, and to give worthwhile service to my school and community. Now you will repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I pledge to do my best to maintain or increase my level of achievement, also striving to develop leadership, to strengthen my character, and to give worthwhile service to my school and my community. You may now be seated. Vice President will now instruct you in the next part of the ceremony.
We will now be introducing each honored inductee. As your name is read, please come to the table and sign the membership book and receive your membership card from President Brandon Zimmer. Audience, please hold your applause until all the candidates have been received.
Muna Aid. Muna enjoys reading, writing, and also likes to volunteer and help others.
Please hold your applause until everyone gets inducted. Trisha Boyd. She is a part of Link Crew, which is another group that Apollo has assisted and sets up activities for 9th graders. She is also interested in medical and business field. Furthermore, she plans on attending the University of Minnesota after high school.
Sophia Fisher. Sophia is in diving, gymnastics, track, Link Crew, and chamber choir. Outside of school, she's in Kung Fu and volunteers at our local Kung Fu studio to help teach younger kids.
Allie Bredenbach. Allie is the captain for both her hockey and softball teams. She enjoys volunteering with the Youth Hockey Association and helping out with Minnesota Wild Special Hockey. Allie is also a Link leader. Allie Bredenbach.
Aiden Kuhn. Aiden is the current Apollo Student Union President. Aiden is also involved with cross country, track, Link Crew, and rock climbing club.
Carlos Stoll. He is a football player that has interest in fitness as well as more academic fields such as physics and astronomy. He also plans on attending the University of Minnesota Twin Cities after high school.
Brooke Verkinnes. Brooke is a distance runner and captain of cross country running and track and field. She enjoys helping younger kids and has over 800 hours of volunteer work at Westwood Elementary Kid Stop.
That was all the seniors, and now we go on to the juniors.
Katana Ackerman. She is involved in Apollo, girls soccer, and softball, and also plays travel softball. Katana Ackerman.
Kamar Ahmed. Kamar is in ASU and WEACT. She also volunteers at the hospital in her free time.
Christy Amagon. Christy is involved in WEACT, Link Crew, and Care Club. Outside of school, she volunteers twice a week at the St. Clair Hospital.
Jaden Betzel. She's involved in Apollo's girls soccer, and she also plays travel soccer. Jaden also is a junior representative on Apollo Student Union.
Elizabeth Ernst. Elizabeth likes to play softball and tennis. She plays in orchestra and likes hanging out with friends.
Jessica Awesome. She enjoys traveling and helping others, as well as painting and drawing. She also loves to go on drives with friends, family, and cooking different types of foods.
Aiden Jennings. At school, Aiden is involved in Link Crew, band, and this year's musical Bye Bye Birdie. Outside of school, he enjoys hanging out with friends, spending time with his family, and playing music. He regularly volunteers as a musician for his local church and youth group.
Nevaeh Johnson. Nevaeh is in the GSA club and the game club at school. She also volunteers at the Rivers of Hope.
Hannah Jovro. Hannah enjoys reading and skateboarding with friends, along with drawing and listening to music.
Bengali Kaba. Bengali is playing football right now, and he's done some volunteer IT work for a nonprofit organization.
Ashley Kopler. Ashley is involved in volleyball and softball for school, as well as for club team. She likes to volunteer at multiple different places. Of her favorite volunteer places have been EduCare and doing Feed My Siren Children.
Laura Maldonado. She's involved in track, cross country, link crew, and knowledge bowl. Outside of school, she enjoys dancing, songwriting, and reading.
Jada McCain. Jada is a junior this year and currently involved in soccer and the Luna Creative Arts Collective.
Cecilia McNair. She's a cross-country and track runner. She's involved in the Apollo Student Union and the Young People's Collective. She also enjoys spending time outside, traveling, and being at the beach.
Eva Wen. Eva enjoys spending her leisure time snowboarding and video graphics, especially at Powder Ridge. She typically associates her volunteer work around snowboarding and ski community, helping out with events and competitions. She's mainly interested in neuroscience and hopes to further her education in the medical field.
Alex Payman. Alex plays football and he loves weightlifting. And he also likes to help people with their problems.
Quinn Ringsmith. He's in many extracurricular activities at Apollo, such as knowledge bowls, theater, and speech. He enjoys building his own computers and volunteering at local nonprofits, such as Unite Club.
Jordan Sauer. Some of her favorite things are playing in jazz band, participating in mock trials, seeing her friends and classmates, going to work, and also spending time with family and numerous other activities.
Pamela Savity. She is a junior this year and is involved in girls soccer, track, and link crew.
Anna Schindler. Anna is in the Apollo Student Union, Link Crew, Softball, and Spanish Club. She also does theater and volunteers at her church.
Felix Schaus Torino. Felix enjoys playing music, hanging out with friends, and cooking. He volunteers at HHH and FUMC.
Ella Stanoff. Ella is a junior at Apollo, but is a full-time PSEO student at SCSU. She also plays volleyball and runs track and field.
Brianna Stevie. Brianna is involved in Apollo Student Union, Link Crew, Apollo's Girls Soccer, and St. Cloud dance team, and track and field.
Would you all please join me in a warm round of applause for the new Apollo National Honor Society members. On behalf of the student body and faculty of Apollo High School, I now accept these students here as full members of Apollo NHS. May they be found worthy of the trust placed upon them. At this time, I would like to take this opportunity to encourage all of the new members to attend the fall meeting this Thursday in October. Monthly meetings are held on Thursdays before school. Notifications of these meetings will be sent through a Google reminder to each member. These meetings will be an opportunity to earn credit towards lettering as well. At this time, I would like to invite our Assistant Principal, Tiger, to welcome the new members on behalf of the staff and administration here at Apollo.
Thank you. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Apollo High School, I wish to congratulate each of these new inductees to the National Honor Society. It's a privilege for me to be an assistant principal of Apollo, and it's a real honor for me to be part of this event tonight. I know the inductees feel the same and understand what an amazing experience and how memorable tonight will be. As AP, this is one of my favorite events because of the opportunity to recognize students who excel in the classroom as well as celebrate their contributions to our Eagle Nation. Really, when you look at our school, the National Honor Society is just one of the many exceptional organizations that continue to illustrate the excellence we've had for over 50 years. AP scholars are defined as students who receive scores of 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. This evening, we celebrate 23 of our Apollo students in this group who qualify as AP scholars. We also celebrate the accomplishments of our very own Apollo student who scored a perfect 36 on his ACT in the audience this evening. It's also worthy to note that past members of Apollo's Honor Society continue to excel well beyond their high school, college, and academic careers. We've had students go on to very prestigious universities on full-ride academic scholarships. We have created supermodels, U.S. ambassadors, authors, attorneys, journalists, doctors, musicians, photographers, and even Marines active on Air Force One, to name a few. And if you go out to our foyer there, out just near door 2, you'll see some banners, some full-size banners of some of those distinguished alumni. So I'm willing to bet there's a few future doctors, activists, and business entrepreneurs sitting with us this evening. Indeed, our inductees have a tough act to follow, but I'm confident they have the knowledge, the skills, the abilities, and the character to be successful at whatever they choose to do. These National Honor Society members represent the best of the best here at Apollo, and I know they will continue to exude eagle pride this year and in the future. I do want to give a shout out to all of you, parents of our new inductees here tonight. Apollo High School owes you a heartfelt thank you for sharing your scholars with us. Students like these make Apollo and our shared community a better place. It's a privilege to work with these fine young people and to know we have the opportunity to play at least a small part in their successes. Thank you, parents, for sharing your children with us. We also share your pride and joy. Thank you for joining us this evening. Be well.
Thank you, AP Tiber, for being with us this evening. In closing, I would like to say to our new members, their families, and friends that I hope that this has been a memorable time to honor the academic achievement of our students here at Apollo. A special word of appreciation to our faculty and staff. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here to honor academics and the other pillars of NHS this evening. Your attendance shows visible support for academic excellence. This concludes our 2021 Apollo National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Please join us in congratulating the new members, and thank you all for attending the ceremony this evening. Have a wonderful night.